We started this journey of the strain. Did we know we were destroying New York? I guess is the best first scene to start with.
Well, we should start with Chuck since he wrote the book.
Yeah.
No, I think we did know that we were destroying it, at least in part. Yeah, I mean, I think the fun and the drama of the show was watching a civilization and a city collapse kind of brick by brick, and that's what we set about doing, and we certainly we succeeded in that for sure.
And I asked Corey. I asked him how much better would the world in New York be if he was just a better father and a better man, perhaps.
Well, I mean, I think that's a fair question. But it might be that his kid was just too much of a little shit too.
So you're taking the kid side of this.
I'm taking the dad side. I just think he was cursed with just a bad seed child, and he was fine as a parent.
Too much mothering. That's what they used to say in the 50s, right? Too much mothering.
That's right.
So as we enter this new world essentially of season, because now we're looking for a nuke. Strigoi can kind of get around because of this nuclear winter as well. How much did that open up what you guys get to do with this show in this season?
Oh, it did a lot. I mean, we've certainly have established the world of the strain way back, but now there's a time jump and we jump ahead. So I think it's going to be fascinating for the audience to figure out how the world is working, because things are very new, and how our characters can hopefully come together and claw their way back up to the top of the food chain.
Now, another thing that seems to be a big part of this is also the master and his new adopted son, too. I mean, is that something that is really going to play into this season very much so?
Very much so, yeah, definitely. It's definitely the sort of the evil stepfather situation now that Zach's mother is gone and he's split with his father. Yeah, that's a big part of it. I think the master is interested in turning a human without stinging, without infecting, but can he get inside this bad seed head and make him the worst seed ever?
Well, that's the question, because everyone's wondering why, how would we not just turn automatically? So there's a plan in place in that too, right?
I think so. I think the master sees something in Zach and is looking to really pull that out of him.
Now, if my math is wrong, it could be, but we still have a couple ancients out there, right? Any chance of seeing some ancients come back?
I think your math is wrong.
Is it wrong? They're all gone? Are they officially all gone?
Yeah. Their ancients are gone. That's a spoiler for you and you alone. And there's no more ancients.
I thought one was like enclosed in something somewhere at the bottom of a sea or something.
Oh well, yeah, but that guy's he's
gone.
He's in the
cool,
bottom of the sea.
whatever.
Like he might show up in the sequel that someone else comes up with in 20 years when Chuck and I are in the motion picture home.
All right. Well, I'm sure you guys will enjoy watching that on your visual, holographic TV at that point too. So
I just hope that it's closed captioned.
Well, I'm sure it will be, and we want to thank you. This has been a great ride. I guess one I want to ask you for this last season. Out of the seasons you've done in the show so far, can you tell us one moment you can remember vividly where you guys just smiled during the creation of the show?
I don't know, there was a moment this year when Jonathan Hyde, as the master in full makeup, was sitting at lunch at a table full of people regaling them with stories, like oblivious to the fact that he was in full master makeup, talking with a bunch of people on the crew and laughing and eating and carrying on, and I thought it was kind of perfect.
All right.
That's great.
All right. Gentlemen, thank you very much.
Thank you.
And we look forward to next season. Have fun with the fans.